Hello, my name is Jeff. It's been a year now, and I'm still shaky. When I go to sleep, I have nightmares about what happened on that day. I can't get it out of my head. The only thing that will get rid of the stress is to finally tell what happened. It all began a year ago. It was fall and the leaves were red. The cold air began to roll in. I was getting ready to clean out my attic because of all the crap building up. When I was done eating my lunch, I headed up to the attic. It was dark and cobwebs hit you every step you took. As I began to clean, I noticed something that caught my eye. It was a sword, sitting behind a box. It's strange considering that I don't remember owning one. I picked it up thinking it was going to be an antique, but it was too heavy to be one. And it cut my finger just by touching the side of the blade. It looks like a samurai sword from looking at it. And that dragon handle was another giveaway. But as I looked at it more, I could see writing on it. It was in a different language, so I decided to look up and decipher the writing. When I matched the letters up and translated it, my result was a bit creepy. It said, "The Slayer of Demons." I started to think that I could make some money off this, so I decided to sell it. After doing so much research, at 11 o'clock at night, I finally went to bed. In the middle of the night, I was woken up by the sound of scratching on the walls and things getting smashed. I ran out of my room thinking it was robbers, but there was no one. I started to get shivers in my arms and legs. What caused the noise? Then I felt a drop. When I looked up, I saw a drop of what looked like ink. I looked up to see what it was. The ceiling was black, and the black tar-looking liquid began to rain down hard. Terrified, I ran down the hall back to my room, but the door was shut and wouldn't open. When I turned around, I saw the sword fly right at me. I quickly moved my head. It cut my face, but I was happy to be alive. When it came out of the wall, I ran. Without thinking, I ran through the window, got in my car, and hauled out of the driveway. I stayed at my friend's house for the night, and we went back to the house the next day. The destruction was still there. He believed me since he was a believer in ghosts. We walked through the house, but nothing happened. The ink was gone, and the sword was nowhere to be found. We looked everywhere, but we could not find it, until my friend called out, "I found it!" I ran into my room and found it stuck in the wall. I pulled it out and gave it to him to examine it. I told him I don't want to sell it anymore. I just want to get rid of it. And so we did. We went to the river and threw it over. I felt relieved. I was able to live a normal life, but still thought of what happened. I will never forget that day.